So fun. I've been going through all this pile of wood and putting up a wall, and I stopped right here, but I gotta fill in that more. And then there's this. I gotta take all of that, push that back up against there, and I'm gonna have two inlets coming in here. One right here that I made, prop the branch up on that branch, and then another one right there. I'm gonna probably put a stand up in that tree right there. So depending on the wind, I can either hop in that tree, or that tree. And yep, built out this wall. Got to finish pulling all this stuff up and putting it in there. I'm gonna leave these small trees right here for licking branches. I still got to pull up that one. Got to pull up this post, and then I'm gonna take my metal or my wire fencing. I'm gonna run it from this tree all the way down to that corner tree right there. That dark one behind that gray one. That way, the only way these deer can access and exit is that entryway, and then that old backside along the road. So I'm just trying to plan ahead. I mean, they're gonna come in here regardless. Behind all that wood pile right there, all that is cleared out as far as the logs, lumber, shrubs, things like that. And all the leaves are still down. What tiny little plants that I did pull up, like that kind of stuff, I just laid there for their bedding. And then gonna end up planting funnel grass back over there. So, yep, don't have very much left to do. But after all that, yeah, pretty much I'm going to also plant a 2-foot row of that funnel grass along this whole edge, front and back side. And then that'll give them privacy and security. That'll give me privacy, But, yep, just 2 entry and exit points as far as on this side. Then I still got to finish filling in this corner right here, run that wire. But, yep. Dug up my soil sample. Agriculture headquarters was closed today in Roane County. So I'm at least going to test the pH myself here. And tomorrow I plan to finish getting all this stuff cleaned up, raked up, all that in a pile. I'm going to take all these little piles of sticks, and I'm just going to throw them up against this wall. And, yep, if anything, I might even do that with the grass that I rake up, and that'll fill in a lot of the bare spots in here, especially on the lower ends. So, yep, just making progress one day at a time. But I'm going to clean up. I'm going to go take my wife out to dinner. So, yep, those deer are spoiled. And I'm also going to narrow this pathway just a little bit more. Just narrow it just a little bit more. But, yeah, I mean, this is pretty dense and thick for just a couple hours that I've already spent out here. So, yep. That's pretty big, but that's a doe. They're too pointed for it to be a buck. Yeah, they're all over here. Let's see, there's that mineral site right there. Then there's that mineral site right in front of this cedar tree. It's right up the tip of my finger. And then there's another mineral site right at the end of that dead cedar tree. And I mean, they're tearing it up. So they love it. Oh, and over here, you can see how they're just nubbing all of this up. So and this is actually where I put that buck bourbon. That yeah, that stuff for deer attractant. I mean, I can't speak enough about it. It's every single time I've poured out 3 different mineral sites on this property, and every single time I pour out that buck bourbon, they're on it first. You know, does and buck. But yep, food's out. I gotta get that back in the garage. So, all right.